Hi everybody. Welcome to my kitchen. This is Snug. Today I have something that I got in the mail that I am hoping will help de-stress. I mean, I don't think there's a miracle cure for making your life more stress less, but I think that we can all do things that will help us focus our mind on something else other than what is stressing us out, whatever it may be. It's 2020. It could be anything. With more anything to come. Who knows? When I was looking for a subscription box, this one caught my eye. Let's get into it and I'll tell you what it's all about, because I think it's pretty cool. I haven't even opened the box yet. You might be wondering what the heck I'm going on and on about. Well, I'll tell you. I ordered the Coloring and Classics subscription box. What you get in here is a book in the genre of your choosing, a hardcover book. You're supposed to get an adult coloring book and also an adult activity book. And the first box is supposed to come with coloring pencils. So this is my first box and we will see what we all get. Coloring became really popular again with adults, well, with everybody, because it does help reduce stress, because you're working with colors, you're relaxing, takes your mind off of your troubles for a little while, and that's a really good thing. Oh, one of the things I want to mention is that if you just order 1 month of this box, it's $16.99, and if you order 3 months at a time, it'll cost you $47.97, but that brings the cost down to $15.99, and then they have a 6-month deal and a yearly deal. I do have this for the next 3 months. I'm excited to see over the course of 3 months what I get. I should probably stop talking and get to opening. Okay. So it comes very nicely boxed. This is heavy. You can definitely tell there is a hardcover book in here. Ooh. Okay. Liking what I'm seeing here. First of all, I get a grape lollipop. I think that's really great. That makes me happy. Already, it's a win. I paid $16 a month, $17 a month for a free lollipop, which makes me smile. This is really interesting. Okay, and then in my first box, I did get a thing of colored pencils. 12 count. Soft cores won't break easily. They're not round. Those are nice. Okay. We get a nice thing of colored pencils. And then the book that they sent me, I ended up getting An Alchemy of Masks and Mirrors. And it's book 1 in a series. It says, a delightful and engrossing fantasy debut featuring a brilliant heroine and her singular guardian, a royal musketeer. And this book is originally copyrighted in 2017. Yeah, first edition was August of 2017. But I've never seen this book before. I'm actually really excited to see what this is about. The nice thing about it being from 2017, well, 1, you might have read it, which wouldn't be good. 2 is that this is the first in a series, so if you like the series, you could go to your local library and get the rest of the series. So that would be kind of cool. Then you wouldn't have to wait. I mean, if it's something that you really liked, then, like I said, you could go to your local library and see if they could find you the other parts of the series, and then you can not have to wait around. And at least it's the first one in the series. This surprises me. I mean, I hate to say it, but I wasn't expecting it to be that interesting of a book, and they actually, it is, to me. So I definitely picked the right genre. And they have fiction, nonfiction. I mean, there's all kinds of genres to pick from. There's definitely a choice, because not everybody likes the same book. Then the Zen Doodle Coloring Sparkly Unicorns. Magical unicorns to color and display. Tear out pages ready to frame. So this is the coloring book. Let's see if I can get it without a glare. And I really like, well, honestly, who doesn't like unicorns? Oh, there. Oh, we don't have a glare. Ooh, that's pretty. That's like an underwater one. Oh, ooh. I like these because they're not real tiny, intricate. So you're not going to go crazy. They're not going to take you forever to finish. I mean, you can spend... Oh, that's really pretty. Oh, that's really pretty too. It's like a mountain in the background. Oh. Alright. So, this is really a nice coloring book. I've never... And then they all come out. Oh, this is a pretty one. It's just real simple. But I kind of like that, because to you, how detailed you want to do the pictures. Well, I can't complain with this. Oh, this one's all stars. That's really... Oops, sorry. That's really pretty too. So, this is a really nice coloring book. I mean, really nice. They say you can rip them out for framing, and the paper is, I mean, it's not 110 cardstock, but it's definitely thicker paper. So, if you would use markers on it, just to be on the safe side, I'd still rip it out first and then use markers on it. But, I mean, if you're just going to use the colored pencils, you'd be able to do that in the book if you wanted. I'm impressed. I have to say, I am definitely impressed with the coloring book, and I see myself using it. Now, the last thing is supposed to be a activity book for adults, and it's a trivia hangman. Now, I don't know how you can play hangman by yourself, but I guess we're going to find out. Let's read the back. Survive the hangman. Play a bonus game. Trivia Hangman has double the puzzle solving fun. On each 2-page spread, you'll find 4 puzzles. Solve them by picking letters and scratching off the silver-coated circles to see if you're right. But watch out. You only get 6 wrong guesses for each puzzle. If you guess them all correctly, you should have 4 different words or phrases that are clues to crack the final answer. What's more, you can play whenever and wherever you like without anybody else. Okay. Oh. So it gives you... So you just would scratch off these here with your guesses, and then draw your hangman, and this is, I'll do it this way. These are all hangman puzzles, which is actually really cool, because, I mean, this is, again, a really nice book, And then, what does the introduction say? Once you've finished all 4 hangmen, each hangman answer is a hint. For example, if the answers were Cliffhanger, Oliver Twist, Hard Times, and Tiny Tim, the answer would be Charles Dickens. This is actually really cool. When I saw Hangman, I'm like, how are they going to do Hangman? Well, that's how they did it. So you can do it all by yourself. This would be actually kind of nice just to, like, if you had to, well, I was going to say take a plane ride, but just for sitting outside, or to take camping, or just to do in your own home because you're bored. Because there's people that are in lockdown again. Let's recap. This cost me $17, okay, for 1 month. And I did end up getting, in my first month, 12 colored pencils, which look like nice ones. I will let you know when I color in my coloring book. That is unicorns, which you really can't go wrong with unicorn. I've never gotten an adult coloring book, but I always wanted one, which is another reason why I ordered this box, because I thought it would be healthy for my head to maybe do some adult coloring. That's really nice. We got the Hangman book, which I'm sorry, it blew my mind, because when I read the title, I'm thinking, how can you play Hangman by yourself? And I never would have thought of that. So I think that's really cool. And then this book, I again ordered the fantasy category, and this actually intrigues me to start reading it. Just being on the careful side, know that this is from this is a 2017 book, so if you're an avid reader, you know, beware of that. These are not new selling books, which makes sense for the price, but it's still a really nice hardcover book. And the type, it's not real small type by any means, so it's not that really teeny tiny type, which as you get older is hard on your eyes, even with glasses. You get a really nice hardcover book, and it's 400 pages long. Depending on how you read, you could read it in a day, but if you're just sitting outside or stuck inside or can't sleep or whatever you happen to read, this should take you a little bit more than a day to read. So I think that's really neat. And it is one in the beginning of a series, and again, because it's older, you should be able to go to your local library and get the other ones in the series if you ended up liking it, which I think is actually kind of cool, because to me, there is nothing worse than finishing a book and having to wait for the next one. I'm not a good waiter person. And then we got the colored pencils. For the price, the Coloring in Classics, and I will leave the links below on where you can find this. To me, it's a thumbs up. $16, you get activities that should technically last you a month, even with quarantine going on. I think that's really cool. I think that's really, really cool. I'm really happy that I got it. And again, I will leave all the links and stuff down below, so that if you wanted to check it out for yourself, you could. I'll see you next time. Bye!